Casca? Brought you Caesar home. Why are you breathless and why stare you so?
Are not you moved when all the sway of earth shake like a thing unfirm? Oh, Cicero, I have seen tempests when the scalding winds have rived the knotty oaks, and I have seen the ambitious ocean swell and rage and foam, be exalted with the threatening clouds. But never till tonight, never till now did I go through a tempest dropping fire. Either there's a civil strife in heaven, or else the world, too saucy with the gods, incenses them to send destruction.
Saw you anything more wonderful?
A common slave, you know him well by sight, held up his left hand, which did flame and burn like 20 torches joined, and yet his hand, not sensible of fire, remained unscorched. Besides, I had since put up my sword against the Capitol. I met a lion who glared upon me and would surly by without annoying me. And then there were drawn upon a heap 100 ghastly women transformed with their fear, who swore they saw men all in fire run up and down the streets. And yesterday, the bird of night did sit even at noonday upon the marketplace, hooting and shrieking. And these prodigies do so conjointly meet. Let not men say these are the reasons, they are natural, for I believe they are portentous things unto the climate in which they point upon.
'Tis a strange disposed time, but men may construe things after their fashion, clean from the purpose of the things themselves. Come Caesar to the Capitol tomorrow?
He doth, for he did bid Antonius send word to you that he would be there tomorrow.
Good night then, Casca. This disturbed sky is not to walk in.
Farewell, Cicero.
Who's there?
A Roman,
Casca by your voice.
your ear is good. Cassius, what night is this?
Very pleasing night to honest men. For my part, I have walked about the streets, submitting me unto this perilous night. And thus, unbraced, Casca, as you see, have placed myself in the flash and very aim of it when the cross-blue lightning seemed to open the very breast of heaven.
But wherefore did you tempt the heavens? It is the part of men to fear and tremble when the most mighty gods by tokens send such dreadful heralds to astonish us.
You are dull, Casca. The sparks of life that should be in a Roman you do want, or else you use not. No, you look pale and gaze and cast yourself in fear and wonder to see the strange impatience of the heavens. If you would just consider the true cause, why all these things change from their ordinance to monstrous quality, well, you shall see, the heavens hath infused them with these spirits to make them instruments of fear and warning unto some monstrous state. How could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this night, that thunders, lightens, opens graves, and roars as doth the lion in the Capitol? A man no greater than thyself or me in personal action, yet prodigious grown, and fearful as this night is.
'Tis Caesar that you mean, is it not, Cassius?
Let it be who it is. For now Romans have thews and limbs as to their ancestors. But woe the while our fathers' minds are dead, we are governed with our mother's spirits. Our yoke and sufferance show us womanish.
Indeed, they say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king, and he shall wear his crown by sea and land in every place save here in Italy.
I know where I will wear this dagger then. Cassius, will from bondage, deliver Cassius. Therein, ye gods, ye make the weak most strong. Therein, ye gods, you tyrants do defeat. Nor stony towers, nor walls of beaten brass, nor airless dungeon, nor strong links of iron shall be retentive to the strength of spirit. For life, being weary of these worldly bars, never lacks power to dismiss itself. Knowing this, let all the world know besides, that part of tyranny I do bear, I can shake off at pleasure.
So can I. So every man in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
Why should Caesar be a tyrant then? Poor man. I know that he were no wolf, but that he sees Romans are but sheep. He were no lion, were Romans not hinds. Those that with haste will make a great fire begin with weak straw. What trash is Rome? What rubbish, what awful when it serves as the base matter to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar. But oh, my grief, where hast thou led me? Perhaps I speak this before a willing bondman. Then I know my answer must be made, but I am armed and things to me are indifferent.
You speak to Casca, and to such a man who is no fleering telltale. Hold my hand. Be factious for redress of all these griefs, and I will set this foot of mine as far as who goes farthest.
Bargain well made. Now know you, Casca, have I already undertaken the most noble-minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of honorable, dangerous consequence. And I do know by this they stay for me at Pompey's porch, for this evening there is no walking about the streets or stirring, and the elements do favor like the work we have in hand. Fiery, bloody, and most terrible.
Stand close a while, for here comes one in haste.
Oh, 'tis Cinna. I do know him by his gait. 'Tis a friend. Where haste you so, Cinna?
To find out you? Who's that? Melissimber?
No, 'tis Casca, one incorporate to our attempts. Am I not stayed for, Cinna?
Oh, I'm glad on it. What a fearful night is this? There's 2 or 3 of us have seen strange sights.
Am I not stayed for, Cinna? Tell me.
Yes, you are. Oh, Cassius, if you could but win the noble Brutus to our
Rest
party.
you assured, Cinna. And take this and throw it in at Brutus' window. Take this and lay it in the praetor's chair where Brutus may but find it. And this, with wax, fixed to old Brutus' statue. All that being done, repair to Pompey's porch where we shall wait for you. Is Decius, Brutus, and Trebonius there?
Oh, all but Melissimber, and he's gone to find you at your house. I will find and bestow these papers as you bade me.
And then repair to Pompey's theater. Now, Casca, will you and I, yet ere day, go to Brutus' house? 3 parts the man already is ours. The man entire, upon the next encounter, yields him ours.
Oh, he sits high in all the people's hearts. And what would appear offense in us, his countenance, like richest alchemy, will change to virtue and to worthiness.
Him, his great worth, and our great need of him, you have right well conceded. Well, come, Casca. It is after midnight, and ere day we will wake him and be sure of him.